Hello and welcome to Giving Credit Where Credit is Due. This week, the Canadian teacher. You know, I think all of us in Canada, somewhere along the line, had a special teacher who helped us out along the way, who gave us a special nudge in the right direction. Or so I've read. And when we think teacher, many words and terms come to mind. However, for most of us, when we think teacher, very few of us think business savvy, when in fact, Canada's teachers are very savvy. You didn't know that, did you, kids? In fact, teachers' pension plans in this country are some of the biggest and most powerful pension plans in Canada. The most successful of them all is the Ontario Teachers' Pension Plan. And why are they so successful? It's because they invest in the kids. They know, for example, that for many kids these days, the best part of waking up is Ritalin with their cereal. So it only makes sense that Ontario teachers have over $22 million invested in the makers of Ritalin, which is why, if a teacher thinks your child should be on Ritalin, that's not what they call a coincidence, that's what they call synergy. And teachers are all about synergy. Which is why, a few years back, Ontario teachers bought a little company called Cadillac Fairview, one of the largest owners of shopping malls in all of North America. Now, you see, that's savvy. And once you know that the teachers actually own the malls, it's easier to understand their negotiation methods. Because let's face it, when the teachers work to rule, the kids don't suffer, the kids go to the mall. Sure, volleyball is canceled, but the food court is still open. But you know, teachers realize that some kids, they don't want to play by the rules and eat their Ritalin and hang out in the food court. Some kids, the bad kids, like to hang out outside the mall where they smoke cigarettes, which is why the Ontario Teachers' Pension Plan have over $64 million invested in the tobacco industry. Now, I'm not saying teachers think it's okay for young people to smoke. It's just that with $64 million on the line, they're just hoping that young people will smoke, especially the girls, because they think they look fat. And in all fairness, the Teachers' Pension Plan website points out that $40 million of that money is invested in Philip Morris Tobacco, who consider themselves an industry leader in convincing young people to bud out. So kids, if tomorrow in school your teacher says, "Why don't you have your homework done? That's a very bad thing," you can say, "You know, miss or sir, I don't have my homework done because I was watching Monday Report. My bad. But I learned a very important lesson. I learned that teachers are savvy and apparently have a piece of everything and are deserving of our respect, much like the well-loved fictional character Tony Soprano." So in conclusion, I implore every child in Canada to look at their teachers with new respect, because while the bell may ring at 2:45, your teachers are always with you in every mall you hang out in every Ritalin you swallow, and yes, every cigarette you smoke. And together, Ontario's teachers are worth over $66.2 billion. And that is what's called giving credit where credit is due.